Hi, I'm Kelly. Welcome to class. All you'll need is a mat and a sturdy chair and some water for hydration. Please work at your own pace. Do as much as you can because we are going to be working from the waist down and develop some gorgeous gains. Strong legs help you stay independent. So this is multi-purpose. Stand in front of your chair with your feet shoulder distance apart. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale and hands down. Do that again. Inhale, open. Standing tall. 2 more times. Inhale, open. 1 more. Now squat onto the chair. Squat down and come up. Use your hands to guide yourself into the chair. So each time you sit down, you have lots of control. Now we'll do 4 more. Use your hands if you want, or bring them forward the way I am as you sit back. So the hands come forward as you sit back. Now stay in the chair this time, stay down. Bring your feet close together and forward and slide forward on the chair. Bring your hands in front of the body. Now pull the right elbow back and now the left. I want you to look over your shoulder as you rotate back. 1 more each side. Both arms. Inhale and down. Inhale again and down. Good. Separate the feet. Again, shoulder distance or slightly wider. And let's repeat that set of squats. Coming up. Bring the hands to the chair just to guide yourself in, or bring your hands forward in front of the body as you squat down. 4. We'll finish this one standing up. 3, 2, finish standing, and 1. Good, now reach across, side to side. Swivel the feet. Reach right out, drop your shoulders away from your ears. I just want you to warm up your upper back muscles and your hips by rotating. That opens the hips. Swivel the feet. 2 each side, 1 each side. Now lunge to the side, opening the inner thigh. Come across to the other side. Make sure all 10 toes face forward. Sit back, hands on the thigh for support. Lift up, come to the center, turn your toes in, turn your toes out and your heels in, and squat down with your hands on the thighs. Press the knees back, drop down, look over the shoulder. Other side, drop down, look over the shoulder. Come up, rotate and press your heel to the floor. Dip down and press the heel. Dip and press the heel. Dip and press the heel. Come back to the front. Open the knees. Drop the shoulder. Look up. Other side. Look up. Come up. Rotate round to the left. Straighten out your left foot. Press the heel and dip down. Press and dip down. Last one. Rotate back to the front. Open the knees. Squat down. Drop the shoulder down. Look up. Other side. Come to the center. Open the knees and lift up. Shake out your legs a little bit. Roll your shoulders back. And then roll your hips around. Roll them back to the other way. And let's get started with our strength work. So I know you've got a sturdy chair. Just starting my timer. We're going to do everything for time. Each exercise we'll do for 50 seconds and you have 20 seconds of transition time and set up for the next exercise. Sit on your chair. A little bit like the warm-up, we're going to do a set of squats. Stagger your feet this time so that your left leg is forward of your right. Feet are shoulder distance apart. Bring your hands into the chair. Lift up and sit back down. Now you can keep doing this with your hands guiding you into the chair, or if you feel comfortable, bring your hands forward. Now if you want to make it a little bit more challenging, touch down lightly and lift up. So just touch and lift. Sit the hips back, keep your chest forward. You'll feel your right leg is working a little harder than the left. Make sure your right knee is lined up with the second and third toe. The details. Stay up this time. Now you can use your chair for balance. Stand on your right leg and kickstand the left leg. Hand on the back of the chair, knee soft, hand on the thigh. Into the hip and come up. And come up. Now, if you feel comfortable letting go of the chair, just face forward. Think of pushing your heel, your right heel, into the floor. The left heel is lifted. You got 80% of your weight in the right leg. Bow by bending at the hips. So you're making a hand sandwich. Bring the hands onto the thigh to support if you're not holding onto the chair. Sit back. This works the hamstrings, the back of the thigh, as well as your glutes, your bottom, as well as your core. One more. Good, let's go back to the chair. This time, left leg staggers back, right leg staggers forward. Feet, shoulder distance apart, hands on the chair, squat. Let's go. Up, and bring the hands into the chair to guide you back down. Now there's a couple of ways of making this more challenging. Bring the hands forward and guide yourself down. Next challenge is to just touch lightly and come up. So touch lightly and come up. That is significantly more challenging than sitting all the way down. Now your left leg is doing a lot of work. The right leg is there to help you balance. 10 more seconds. One more rep, and stand up. Good, now let's go. You can either hold on to the chair, here like this, and hinge, or face forward. Kickstand your right leg so the right heel is lifted. Hinge at the hip, and come up. It's like you're doing a bow. You're bowing. You're making a hand sandwich. Just the hip bend, your spine stays really long. Now this, while it's working the leg as well as your glute, it's also working all of your core muscles in the back. If you brace tightly, which you should be doing, just put your hands onto your midsection and feel that all of those muscles are tight. That's how it should feel. You're bracing. You're using your core muscles like a corset. Take a break if you want. Do as much as you can. 2 more. 1 more. Very good. Shake it out. Get some water if you're thirsty. I'm going to move my chair forward so I've got some space behind me. But if you've got space behind your chair, then just come back behind your chair. We're going to do a side lunge to the right and then a rear lunge. So our right leg's going to work first, then we'll do everything on the left. Stand nice and tall, Hand on the chair, lunge out and step in. All 10 toes face forward. Bring your hand onto the thigh to give your back a little support. If you feel comfortable, let go of the chair. Bring your hands just onto the front of the thigh. Sitting back, hinge at the hip. Your right leg bends, let your left leg stay straight and long. So that's going to stretch your inner thigh muscles, your groin. Hinge and push off. 2 more. 1 more. Now stand directly behind your chair. I'm going to stand a little bit to the side so you can see me. You can have both hands on the chair. This one's a little bit of a balance challenge. Bring your feet hip distance. Lunge your left leg back and step in. Now the left leg is moving, but the right leg is the working leg. So keep your weight forward on your right leg. Dig your right heel down into the floor to come up. So dig that heel to come up. You're doing each exercise for 50 seconds, so it's a long time. Take a break. Then join in when you're ready. Absolutely fine. These are stacked exercises. You're doing 2 exercises for one side of the body, for each side of the body. Lunge down, dig your heel. 1 more. Good. Let's do the side lunge to the other side. I'm just going to move my chair a little bit. Give me some space. Feet together, hand on the thigh, other hand on the chair, if you want, or both hands on the thighs. Lunge to the side and step in. The chair is there if you want it, or hands on the thigh. You've got your left hand on the thigh regardless of whether you're using the chair or not. So you're supporting the back. Now, even though you're supporting the back with your hand on your thigh, you should also be supporting the back with your core muscles, your abdominals, and then their corset that gives support to the spine. So your abdominals should feel braced and strong. 2 more. Last one. Now you can come directly behind your chair and hold with both hands, or come to the side. Right leg is going to move. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Now lunge your right leg back. Back and step in. Now you're welcome to keep both hands on the chair, one hand on the chair, or both hands on your thighs. I want you to dig your left heel into the floor to come up. Now the first time you do this class, you might feel really challenged, but I promise you, the next time you do it, you're going to see you're getting stronger with every time you do it. Every repetition, making you stronger. It's not easy getting stronger, but it's worth it. Last one. Now move your chair to the end of your mat. Use both legs to pick it up. You have 2 of the legs of your chair on the end of your mat. Come down using the chair onto your knees, and then lie on your back. Keep your bottom close to the chair. Palms of the hands face up. Place your left heel on your right foot. Now you're going to lift up and down Using the right leg and down. Lift up. So you're lifting the hips just off the floor. Your rib cage stays on the floor. So you're not lifting all the way up onto your shoulders. You're just lifting the hips up so that you feel your rib cage is still on the floor. Now this is working, I'm sure you can feel it, the back of your thigh, as well as your gluteals, your bottom. I'm sure you're feeling it. It's pretty powerful. Almost there. And down. Good. Place the left foot down and just stretch your right leg up. Circle the ankle. And then place the foot on top of the heel, right heel on top of the left foot. So let's do the other side. Other side. Here we go. Lift up and slowly down. Now you don't have to lift very high for this to be a good exercise. You'll feel the back of your thigh contracting really powerfully. Now take a break. If it feels like it's too much, just take a break. Lift up so that your hips lift off the floor, but your rib cage stays on the floor. Make sure you're breathing. Once you've seen it, look straight up at the ceiling so that your neck stays neutral. Lift the hips, push the heel into the chair. Good. Now, roll onto your side and come up. Move away from the chair and roll onto your side and come down onto your back again. Another bridge. Lift the hips, lift one foot, put it down, lift the other foot, put it down, and lower the hips. Lift the hips into a bridge. Now lift one foot up, keep your hips square, put it down, lift up, other side, put it down, lower the hips. Now you can just keep doing a regular bridge without the lift as an option. So here's your second option. Lift the foot up off the floor a little higher, put it down, lift the foot up, other side, put it down, and lower the hips. Lift, hips up, one foot up, other foot up, put the foot down, and lower the hips. Roll onto your side. Push up into a quadruped. Now bring your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Stretch the leg. One leg away. Up. Keep the foot flexed and bring it down. Other side. Lift up and down. Alternating lifts. Some strong work to the hamstrings here. Keep your abdominals tight. If that's uncomfortable on your wrist, you can come down onto your forearms. Feel like this, or come up into fists. Last one. And then come down onto your side. Now we have one more sequence, just one more sequence. This is a really good one. We're going to work the side of the hips, which gives you stability in your hips and strengthen your hips, and also helps your knees. You can lie, you can stay propped up on your shoulder, which will work your shoulder, so propped up on the elbow, or if you prefer, you can lie down and support the head. Bring the knees in front of the body like an L. Stack the knees and stack the feet, hand in front on the floor. Lift up in one piece and down. I want you to flex the ankles. Lift up in one piece. It's amazing Our legs lift our whole body. But when we lift just the leg, it's amazing how heavy it feels. Make sure your hips are staying in one position, so you're not locking your hips. You just lift the leg. It doesn't have to lift very high. Just a few inches off the floor. One more. And come down. Now, come over, same leg, into your forearms and pick the foot up. Flex the ankle. Now lower the knee and lift the knee. Lower it down and lift it up. I want you to press your shoulders away from your ears. Make a footprint on the ceiling. Flex the ankle. Press up. If that's uncomfortable on your knees, you can always put a pillow under your knees. It can be pressure for sensitive knees, so do what feels best for you. One more. Come up. And let's do the other side. You can stay propped up on one elbow or come all the way down, supporting the head, knees in front, knees stacked, hips stacked, feet stacked. You're going to lift the leg and lower the leg. This works the muscles in the side of the ribs. And they often get very weak as we get older. So important muscles to maintain the strength. And breathing, exhale. Take a break if you need. Keep going if you can. One more. Now come onto your forearms and knee. Pad your knee with a pillow if you want. Here we go. Lift the leg up. Press your shoulders away from your ears. Abs are tight. Down with the knee and up. I want you to flex your ankle and pull your toes towards your shin. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale each time you lift. Inhale down and exhale up. Press the heel towards the ceiling. One more. Come up onto your hands. Tuck your tailbone under and release. We are going to have a stretch. We're going to stretch on the floor a little bit and also stretch in the chair. So let's have you go onto your side and then onto your back with your knees bent. Take a hold of the thigh on one side, flex the ankle and press, stretching the back of your thigh, your hamstring. You look the hamstrings really hard today, so I want to give you a good stretch. Push up and bend, press, and then press and hold and other side. Take the thigh, pull it in, drop your shoulders, flex the foot, press and hold, feeling that stretch in the back of your thigh, your hamstring, and bend. Let's do it again. Press up, and bend, and press up, and bend, press up and hold. Trying to straighten the back of your knee, and bend. Bring both your feet together, hands straight out to the side, drop your knees to one side. Lift up, and drop your knees to the other side. And lift up. And then roll onto your side. And let's do some stretches in the chair. Now, come over to your chair. Bring one foot forward and press up. You can leave the chair where it is. I'm just going to move mine so that you can see me a little better. Sitting forward in your chair, rotate to the side so that you've got the right side of your bottom on the chair and the left side is off. Step your left leg all the way back. Lift your chest and drop your knee. Take your left hand and reach up. Lean towards the back of your chair. And come up. Change sides. Drop the knee, lift your chest, take the hand and reach, and lean. And come up. Come to the front. Open your knees and like a cowboy, bring the forearms onto the inner thighs and hinge forward to open the inner thighs. And lift up. Bring your feet together. Cross your right ankle above the left ankle. Open the knee to the side and hinge forward. We're stretching the hip. If you want a deeper stretch, and you're a little more flexible, take the foot and cross it above the knee. Flex the ankle. Lift the chest and hinge forward in a figure four, like a four. Sit up as tall as you can, and if you do want to deepen it, you hinge forward. Otherwise, just sit up, be where you're at. It's a great stretch. Other side. Release. Either cross the ankle and hinge, or for a deeper stretch, cross the ankle above the knee, open the knee to the side, flex the ankle, lift up, sit tall, and then if you want to deepen it, hinge forward. Come on. Very good. Now stand up. Inside your chair. Holding your chair for balance, stand on your left leg and pick up the ankle, the shin or the foot and lift it up behind you, stretching the front of your thigh. Roll your shoulder back. Release it. And let's go to the other side. Shin, ankle or foot, pull it up behind you, open the front of your thigh, roll your shoulder back, stand tall, and release it. Stand behind your chair, open your feet wide, toes out, bend down, Good. Come up and reach across. Lay down, bend both knees. Come up and reach across. Lay down and come up with your feet hip distance. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had a great class. Do this one 2 to 3 days a week. You'll see your legs will get really strong. It's a challenge. So do as much as you can each class, and you'll see each time you do it, you'll get a little stronger. Can't wait for you to move with me again.